Hello again! Today we will talk about the past simple tense, questions and negatives. But first, let's do the quiz. What do you know about the ancient Olympic Games? It's exercise 1, page 78 in your students' books, Focus 1. Now let's listen and check.
The first Olympic Games took place in Greece, probably in the year 776 BC, that is, before Christ. The Olympics was a sports event, but it was also a festival to honor Zeus, the father and king of the Greek gods. The winner's prize wasn't a gold medal or a silver cup. It was a simple crown made from the leaves of an olive tree. Competitors in the ancient Olympics didn't wear any clothes. Well, in fact, they did at first, but in the year 720 BC, the rules changed, and after that, competitors didn't wear clothes. Women couldn't take part in the ancient Olympics. So how did the Spartan princess Cyniska win the chariot race in the year 396 BC? Well, the winner of the chariot race was not the driver, but the person who owned the horses and the chariot. So Cyniska's horses won the race for her.
Check your answers. So, what new information did you find out about the Olympics? I hope that you have noticed that in this quiz some questions and negative sentences are in the past simple tense. So let's read the grammar focus in exercise 2, page 78 and complete the examples with the verbs in blue in the quiz. In questions, we use the structure did plus infinitive. In yes-no questions, we put did on the first place. For example, did competitors in the ancient Olympic Games wear clothes? Yes, they did. No, they didn't. In special questions, we put the question word on the first place, then did plus subject plus infinitive. For example, where did the first Olympic Games take place? What did an athlete win at the ancient Olympics? In negative sentences, we use did or didn't plus infinitive. For example, women didn't take part in Olympic events. So, check your tables. Let's watch the video.
This is Mark. He wants to tell us about his football team. Why is it so special, Mark?
It's unique because there are all kinds of people in the team. Boys, girls, young people, old people, and we're all neighbours.
Was it your idea?
Well, yes, it was. I wanted to play football, but I couldn't. There weren't any football teams or sports clubs in the neighbourhood. There was an old football pitch, but people didn't use it. So I wrote an advert. I made some copies and put them in many places. At school, in the supermarket.
An advertisement? What did it say?
It said, "Do you want to play football in a team? Come to the old football pitch on Sunday the 20th of March at 10 a.m.
So did many people come?
Oh yes, about 40. And all kinds of people came. Students, but also grandparents with their grandchildren, boys and girls. I didn't know how to train a team like this.
So what did you do?
Well, nothing at the beginning. We met every Sunday and we simply trained. After 2 months, some people stopped coming. You know, some people didn't have time, some people didn't like it. Now there are 25 people and it's great. we can still have two teams and play a good match.
It's amazing!
It's fun. You know, we have a 70-year-old grandma who's a great goalkeeper.
Well, good luck to you and the team!
Hello. Today we will talk about the past simple tense. There are two types of verbs in English, regular and irregular. The past simple form is the same for all persons. First, let's look at regular verbs. Add the ending ed to the infinitive. If the verb ends in e, like the verb like, add d. If the verb ends in a single vowel plus a consonant, double the consonant. If the verb ends in a consonant plus y, change y to I and then add ed. There are no rules for forming irregular past simple verbs. You just have to memorize them. In negative sentences, use didn't and the infinitive. He wanted to play football. He didn't want to play football. Use inversion and did to make questions. Did he want to play football? You use the past simple to talk about single actions in the past or repeated actions in the past. Let's look at some examples from the video. I wrote an advert. I made some copies of it and put them in many places. We met every Sunday and we simply trained. That's all for today. Thank you.
So we need some practice. Let's do exercises in your grammar focus, page 116. Exercise 1. Complete the sentences with did or didn't. Now check your answers. Exercise 2. Choose the correct answer A, B or C for each group of sentences. Now check it. That's all for today. The most important part of today's home task will be to review the rules how to form the past simple, affirmatives, questions and negatives. Thanks a lot for your time and attention. Have a nice day.